Why could transferring from Amazon KDP to becoming a course creator be a fantastic move for you? And how has it really transformed my business from being a publisher on Amazon KDP to now being a best-selling course creator on platforms like Thinkific, Udemy, and SkillShare? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you a few of the important tips that allowed me to significantly increase my revenue by creating online courses. Now, the step from being a KDP publisher to becoming course creator isn't that big if you know the steps to take, but it was a logical transition for me. So I wanted to talk a bit more openly about that transition and how it really has helped me to revolutionize my business and create a great more amount of diversification with the income that I'm generating. As many of my subscribers would know, my self-publishing journey started back in 2019. I went on to publish over 300 books, and therefore it provided me with a great deal of expertise in regards to how to self-publish on Amazon KDP. Now, in a former life, I was a primary school teacher, and I guess that has helped me to make a bit more of a smoother transition into the development of courses. But the transfer took a little bit of time to work out the steps, because what I wanted to do was ensure that I transferred my knowledge into logical steps, into logical lessons that I could then create my courses and upload them online. Now, there are several different platforms that you can utilize when you're creating your online courses. So there are platforms you can host your own courses, like Thinkific, Kajabi, Teachable. They're just a few different choices. And then you've also got online platforms that will host your courses on your behalf, but you need to provide a bit of a royalty split when you sell your courses. For example, udemy.com. You create your course, they'll host it for you, they'll help with the marketing for you. If you direct traffic to Udemy and someone purchases your course, you get 97% of the sale price. But if Udemy direct the traffic there, I think it's about a 50-50 split. Whereas SkillShare.com, again, they host your course, but it's based on minutes watched. So if you have an engaging course, you as a teacher or an instructor will get paid based on a cents per minute. That SkillShare will dictate what that is. So there are a few different options that you have. But for me, the logical choice to begin with was to create a course about self-publishing on Amazon KDP. So I created my very first course, and that was on low and no content publishing. I published that course back in November of 2021. And I really didn't know too much about course creation at that stage. I just worked my way through it and created a step-by-step plan that I thought was going to be a logical order to create those lessons in. Now, yes, it did take a fair bit of time to determine how I was going to film it, get the equipment ready, get like a microphone and a camera organized. But once I got that equipment and I learned the process of filming, so I use Screencast-O-Matic to do my screen share filming. Once I worked out that, the process went fairly quickly. So within about a month, I was able to create that first course and upload it to udemy.com and also my own platform of Thinkific. So now that course on Udemy is a best-selling course. And it's amazing how quickly that course was able to get traction, and also through my own platform of Thinkific, I was able to sell that course as well and generate significant income. I then created the Publishing Accelerator low and no content course, which was a significant investment in my time because that course is about 12 hours in length and has about 20 odd resources. So that was another huge step for me. And that course alone has generated significant revenue because I haven't put that course on any other platform apart from my own Thinkific platform. So that was a natural progression for me, taking what I knew and then creating the lessons to do that. Now, you may not be may not be comfortable in filming, you may not have a lot of experience with it. I started by having my YouTube channel and learning, I guess, the craft of filming and speaking to the camera, which initially can be a little bit intimidating. So I guess I got some runs on the board, some hours of filming on by doing YouTube, and therefore it did help me with the development of my courses. But you don't necessarily need to have your face on the camera. You can have a PowerPoint presentation and you can film your lessons and then upload it to, say, the Thinkific platform to do that. Now, I would encourage you to look at course creation. You don't have to create a course on Amazon KDP. You might have expertise in another particular area that might be suited to you. Your courses may only be half an hour. They might be 3 hours. They might be 10 hours. It is up to you how long your course needs to be. Now, people are always looking at ways to improve their knowledge. And by creating courses and being able to upload them to platforms like Thinkific, it creates a great opportunity for you to expand your brand, expand your key influence in a particular area, but also generate revenue. So the revenue that you can generate along with Amazon KDP can be fantastic. And it's just another way that you can diversify the income that's coming in. And I've been a strong advocate for suggesting different ways to generate income, because you don't just want to be relying on Amazon KDP. You want to have a number of different income sources that are coming in. Because as you know, as a book creator or publisher, revenue from Amazon can jump all over the place. If you can get another number of income streams that come in that help fill that void, then that does help. It's like filling buckets. If you had 4 buckets and you had a drip going into them each, then the drips would add up, and rather than just having one bucket with one drip being the income, you've got 4 or 5 different buckets that are filling up at the same time. And the more buckets you can have with the more drips that go in there, the more water or volume or income you'll have by the end of the month. Now, I've helped lots of students, many students, with the creation of their books. And now I've stepped into helping those that want to develop their own courses, because for me, as I mentioned, it was a logical step, and it may be a logical step for you. You can easily create a course and you can host that course and you can start to sell that course globally. And that's the benefit of having these platforms. You can sell them across the world. You just need to know those initial steps to get it happening. So what I've done is create a free course on online course creation. And that course will hopefully get you from being a beginner to someone that understands how to plan your course and structure it, how to film it, how to design it, and how to upload it onto Thinkific, and then take that next step to being a course creator. So I hope that the course that I've created will help you. As I mentioned, it's a free course, but I've spent a lot of time with book creation, and that is a wonderful way of generating passive income. And I do love the platform of Amazon KDP to create books and to market them to the world and have that platform. Also Ingram Spark, where I use that platform to load up my books. And if I've got ebooks, I put them onto Draft to Digital. If I've got audiobooks, I put them onto Audible. And also Findaway Voices for audio books. But when it comes to course creation, it's just another step that you can make. If it's something of interest to you, you might have that skill that people are looking for, that you can create a course in an hour and a half, or an hour and a half course that might take you a week and a half to create, but it will be there for years to come. And if you can generate traffic towards that course and get some good reviews, there's no reason it can't continue to generate some good income. So give it some serious thought whether that's something you'd like to do. Remember, the courses that I create are now going to be there for years to come. And once you create that course, if it gets into the right algorithm of Google, then it really does start to sell well. And on Udemy, for example, I've got 3 best-selling courses now, and my Thinkific platform continues to generate income that is adding up over the months and over the years to come. That income will continue to build and build. And it's the effort that goes in initially, and that's the hard bit, taking that action, that will then have that passive snowball effect later on. So make sure you check out the description below. It's my free course on how to create your own online course using Thinkific. There's a great resource there that will step you through the process. There's a special link there that I provide that will give you some extra benefits as well if you use that to sign up to Thinkific. So I really hope that helps, and it gives you a bit of an idea about my progress and about where my logical step was from being a KDP publisher, and I still am, through to a course creator now, and that growing as part of my business as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you get a lot out of the course if you choose to go down that pathway, but I definitely recommend, if you want to expand with what you're doing, look at course creation. It's a wonderful way to be able to increase your income, and I do hope you enjoy that free course. So until later, I'll see you then.